Welcome back to Sounducation. We've taken a week, a midterm break, if you will, and now we're back better, faster, and much more suited. Now, actually, about calmer too. We don't want to shout so much because levels have changed. You understand? How do I mean? Even though the official announcement is coming very soon, we have kind of upgraded in terms of some of our features, some of my programs, and so on. So I've not revealed too much, but I can just say that we're going to be a lot more busy, we're going to be a lot more involved, and you have a lot more coming your way. The price has not been updated, it's the same thing, so I'm happy for that. Right. So all in all, we're going to use today to talk about what we normally talk about on Tuesdays, that is ear training. And today we are starting a new concept called finding the focal point. So, for the past 2 weeks, I've been talking about relative pitch, absolute pitch, and all those kind of things like that. And I've given you a lot of exercises to help you out in honing your ears to figuring out these things. So now we want to do our first real exercise that's going to help you test how well you really understand these things, and that is the practice of finding the focal point of music. So what's a focal point? Basically, every piece of music has a place where it revolves around. Basically, let me say a national anthem, for example. Right? Yeah. So I'm probably hearing. So the key or the focal point of that particular piece is here. Now I can choose to play it in, okay, let's say for example G, for example. Right? Now you hear the same song but with a different focal point, right? Right? You're probably hearing a particular note that it seems like you're saying right. So you can see that this place is the focal point. So a truly tuned ear, a truly tuned musical ear, is going to be able to find out the focal point of any movement of music. If you hear two lines of music, for example, at some point your ear will start gravitating towards somewhere, right? I mean, every skill, literally. Right, so sorry for the lag. It seems like my computer is just doing things, right? So you can see that as you're hearing all those skills, there's probably a note that you're thinking that, oh, this is where everything is starting and ending on, right? So the idea of focal note or focal point is the idea of finding the musical key of every piece of music, because that's where you start from as a composer, as an arranger, as a instrumental, as a singer. If, for example, I'm an instrumentalist, for example, and someone is singing a song and they just start a song that I do not know, right? Let me just try and make something on the spot. trying to make that as random as possible. Right? And I made that one quite obvious, so I'm sure you're thinking, oh, it ended here, right? So this must be it. Okay, that was simple. Let's try and make it a bit more complex now, right? Right, you still say here, right? But ironically, this is the key I'm on by music standard. Right? But the way I played it, it sounds like I'm here. Now you're hearing it, right? You're hearing it now. Now, because I added that chord, now it makes more sense that, oh, this is where. But if I just keep on cycling this note over, right? So, that is a kind of way of knowing that some things are weird. Or if I do the, I would say, the conventional blues idea where I'm like, then right now, this curve, right? I'm still going around. I'm still around. You're not showing this. I keep on emphasizing this. So you can see that I'm still emphasizing this note, but I'm on the key of E flat now because this is right. So everything I'm doing now has a particular tonal center. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to be teaching you how to, first of all, if you're a rhythm instrumentalist, stop the bad habit of saying, oh, I'm on C, I'm on this, I'm on this. No, every tonal center has a specific name is defined by based on which scale it is gotten from. Like here now, right? I can say I'm either on this place C sharp something, not just C sharp, C sharp something. I'm in the key of C sharp something, or I can say I'm in the C key of A flat major because A flat major is this, which has the same notes. But if I want to call this my tonal center in this case, right, I can't call it just A flat because this is just C sharp, because this is not just C sharp, this is C sharp something. In fact, this is C sharp Lydian. That's the name of the key I was playing on. In this case, I'm either, you can call it C minor or C Aeolian or C Aeolian sha. But you can see that I'm not just currently C, I'm on C. I'm on C something. All of these things are going to help you be a bit more deliberate with the way you appreciate and you analyze music, because when you know that every note is not just a note by itself, it is a note in relation to other notes. So if I say, oh, I'm playing a song on C Aeolian or C minor, for example, you will not be thinking, you'll be thinking that kind of thing, right? You'll be thinking that this is my major note here. So even though the scale might have the same note as that other one, but this is where I'm focusing on. So all my ideas are going to be here, like the common minor and major fiasco, right? Mary okay. No. It's okay, CI for me. So right, or right, same melody but different ideas behind it. So this is just an introductory class on that. I'm going to break down this particular idea much more in subsequent classes. In fact, if this month this is all we end up doing, it is fine, because this is basically the most important thing. If you can get your ears to find tonal center in things, then I think I've done a good job. I want you to be able to hear a piece of music and I would say sing the tonal center of that song, and you'll be like, like that, because you are hearing it every single time you hear that music. Understand? So as usual, this is a great idea, a great opportunity for you to be a better musician, a better arranger, and a better you. So make sure you do not sleep on it. Right? Thank you for your time. Goodbye.